What if I told you that your biggest setback could be the very thing that propels you forward? That every failure is secretly preparing you for something much greater than you could ever imagine? Most people run from failure. But today, I'm going to show you why you should run toward it and how you can turn every failure into your secret weapon for success. Stick around until the end because the truth behind failure is going to change the way you view risk, success, and most importantly, your own potential. The truth is, we've all been there. That terrifying moment when you try something and it doesn't work out. You feel like you've just lost everything, your money, your time, your pride. It's easy to let fear hold you back. We're conditioned to believe failure is the enemy, but what if it's actually the greatest ally you'll ever have? The fear you feel in failure is the same fear that holds most people stuck in mediocrity. But here's the twist. Each time you fail, you learn. You learn what doesn't work. You learn what shouldn't be done. But here's the kicker. Every mistake you make brings you one step closer to mastering your craft, whether it's investing, business, or personal growth. Remember, Thomas Edison failed 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. And that's exactly why he succeeded. But here's the most important question you need to ask yourself when failure strikes. Are you going to stay down? Or will you get back up and use that failure as fuel? The difference between those who rise and those who fall lies in their mindset. Think about it. Some of the wealthiest people in the world, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Warren Buffett, they've all failed in ways that would make most of us quit. But they didn't. They learned, adapted, and pushed forward. Now, you might be thinking, okay, sure, but how do I actually turn this into my advantage? Well, let's break it down. The road to financial success isn't a straight line. It's full of twists, turns, and pit stops. But here's the thing. Every time you fail, you build resilience. You develop the grit to keep going when others quit. The more you learn from your failures, the wiser your financial decisions will become. Whether you're investing in stocks or starting a business, learning from failure helps you avoid costly mistakes in the future. But it's not just about avoiding mistakes. It's about seeing the opportunities that others miss. Persistence is everything. It's not about never failing. It's about continuing to move forward after you failed. Those moments when you feel like giving up, that's when the magic happens. When you embrace failure, you embrace your future. You don't just survive failure, you thrive because of it. You might be wondering, what's the next step? Let me leave you with this. If you want to build real wealth, it's not just about making money. It's about learning how to make your failures work for you. Are you ready to turn every setback into your comeback? The next step might be the hardest, but it's also where your biggest breakthroughs will happen. I want you to think about the biggest failure you've ever experienced. Now, think about the lesson you learned from it. I'm going to challenge you. Don't just learn from it. Use it. Remember, the only true failure is the one you don't learn from. Rise from it, and your future will be unstoppable.